Here's a little tutorial to help you out in Lollipop relays this year. One of our many relays is the tire relay. This relay, as all the others, students are to sit down and do not come back when they finish their section. Also, you want to make sure that the students stop the tire just before it gets to the other students, because we don't want them running over or getting run over. And finally, the game is won by the class that winds up sitting down first after they're finished. So make sure that they're sitting down, otherwise we don't know who the winners are. The shoe relay is probably my favorite one. Students will take off one shoe untied or with the Velcro loosened. They do not run to get their shoe. They puppy dog crawl because we don't want them slipping down on their socks. When they get to the circle to put on their shoe, they do not have to tie it. They do not have to Velcro it or fasten it or buckle it or anything like that. All they need to do is simply get that shoe on, stand up, and then they can run back and tag the next person. So remember, they puppy dog crawl down so they don't slip. They just simply slip on that shoe, then they can stand up and run. It's one of our favorite events, and if you haven't seen it before, you'll see why. The last event in the Lollipop relays is probably most people's favorite. It's the tug of war. First of all, we'll put the pink scarf in the middle of the gym, and the other colored scarf, which is the orange, the students will line up behind that scarf. So teachers, nobody can get in front of the scarf. Then students line up one person on one side, one person on the other side, and they keep going back and forth till all students have lined up on their side. When coach says pick the rope up, students can pick it up. So it's very important, teachers, don't let your students pick up the rope until I say pick it up. When they pick it up, I will have a little fun with them. I'll look to one side and then the other, and I'll say, give me your mean look, or give me your crazy or your evil look. And then that'll get them all excited, and then they will pick it up and start pulling. Now, the winner of each tug of war will go on to the next round to finally maybe become the champion of the tug of war for that grade level. So just enjoy watching a little tug of war. What's funny is when they get finished, they always look at their hands because their hands feel really funny after that rope is on it for that period of time. Also, teachers, make sure that you have the right number of students. It should be 6. Sometimes we miscount, or a student gets too excited and they get in there and they shouldn't be in there. The next one is a real easy one to understand, but doing it is a different story altogether. It's the 3-legged race. We will basically take a Velcro strip, which we call a holy moly. We'll tie the kids up, and after that, watch them be creative and see if they can figure out how to get to the other end without ripping each other's leg off. The hurdles are another simple one. Just run over 3 hurdles. Make sure you go over the finish line, and if you knock it over, it's okay. Keep on going. Another simple one. Simply make sure the students have the sack pulled all the way up where their feet's on the bottom so they don't trip. The tunnel train is probably the one we spend the most time trying to teach the kids. They make a big tunnel with the first person crawling under. As soon as that person crawls under, they've got to make another tunnel so the next student can come through. And every time they crawl through, they simply make a new tunnel, and we'll keep on going until we get to a certain finish line on the gym. Again, make sure they make a big tunnel so it's easy for those kids to get under, and make a new tunnel when they finish and come out on the other side. Probably one of the easiest ones to teach is the scarf relay. What students are doing, they're simply taking their scarf and they're switching with a scarf at the other end of the gym. Now sometimes they get excited and they just forget to pick it up and switch. So make sure they switch and sit down when they're finished, because we can't tell who's won till that particular team is all sitting down. So make sure all your students are finished in the sitting position. Otherwise, another team could finish after them and sit down first, and they would win. So make sure all students are finished and sitting down after the race is over. The knee ball hop relay is a recent one that we put in, and the students really like it. They simply bounce with the ball between their knees to the other side. If the ball comes out, they gotta stop, put it back between their legs, just like she's gonna have to, and they continue their part of the relay. They are to hand the ball to the students. The students do not take it from them. They hand the ball to them, and again, just like a relay, they don't come back, they stay down there, and when everybody's finished, make sure they sit down so we can determine a winner. Speed skip is a simple one where they jump rope and run at the same time. Teachers, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me or Miss Barbie, or ask one of your team members, and I'm sure we're going to have a great time. Look forward to seeing y'all on Lollipop Relay Day.